I couldn't leave. I wasn't even dressed yet. I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches, but I was still out of reach. I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches, but I was still out of reach. I've had better ideas. Even with the stick, I couldn't reach that far. I couldn't leave. I wasn't even dressed yet. I couldn't leave. I wasn't even dressed yet. I couldn't leave. I wasn't even dressed yet. I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches, but I was still out of reach. I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches, but I was still out of reach. I should be able to get the trajectory right. He wasn't going to just let me take it, but maybe he'd be interested in a trade. That was my cue to sneak out of there. I decided I'd cycle to the nearby town. Maybe I'd find someone willing to hire me. Maybe I'd find someone who knew where my dad had gone. But first, I had a few things to take care of. I picked up the jug. I'd need water to make Lily's breakfast. I don't think that would have helped. Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire, for now at least. I'd recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around. Lily's dress was hanging from the line. I didn't need to take it down for her. She'd developed her own technique for that. I think he relocated so he won't be responsible for waking Lily. You and me both, buddy. If I went back up there, I'd wake Lily, and I did not want to do that. Dad, where are you? Dad left his jacket behind. Sometimes his work would make him forget the little things, like wearing a jacket outside, or eating.
I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired.
Lily left Sir Fuzzlepuff here a while ago with strict instructions to report to her immediately if he saw her grandfather. Didn't really stop to think where my dad got the mask or why he wanted it. I was pretty sure I could put it to good use though. Lily left Sir Fuzzlepuff here. Lily left Sir Fuzzlepuff. Dad left his jacket behind. Sometimes his dad left it. Try to keep some things out of Lily's reach, but Dad's compactable footstool seemed like a great idea. I wasn't sure why it hadn't taken off. I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight. There was a solid block of wood next to the pump. I needed something to collect the water first. The pump handle had snapped, leaving only a small section of it protruding from the pump. It was going to take something heavy to force it down. The handle could be replaced later. I needed a temporary workaround. There was a solid block of wood. The door wasn't locked, but something was blocking on the other side. Dad converted the garden shed into his personal workshop when he decided he wanted to work for himself. He'd normally spend every waking hour in there, inventing, but it had been days, and there was no sign of him. The receiver attached to the shed received something from the transmitter, which in turn rotated the wheels to move the belt along in order to... I had no idea. Sometimes I think Dad added contraptions to his contraptions just to throw me off. I don't think that would have helped. Nah. Dad converted... He'd normally spend... The door wasn't locked, but something was blocking on the other side. I only ever saw the transmitter during the... I've had better ideas. I don't think that would have helped. Try to keep something. Cooking utensils home. I'd recently made Lily a... Taking into account Lily's willfulness, it was often easier to indulge her creativity than flat out ask her to do something. In this case, the gnome was a spy who informed me of when Lily wandered too far from the house. My trusty bicycle was my main method of transport, and definitely didn't require any modifications, despite what my father said. I wasn't going to leave while I still had things to do. Strange light? Oh, it's a package from my father.
Arthur, this is the last of the small crystals. I hope this was worth giving up your job for. I'm still finding the whole notion difficult to believe. I'm tempted to make a trip to your home to see it with my own eyes. But the fact that you keep the generator in your bedroom is quite unsettling, to say the least. If what you say about the lesser crystals is true, then I fear what may happen when this company begins experimenting on the large one. It's still safe for now, but I don't think it'll be possible to smuggle it out of here without anyone noticing. Given the apparent results of your own experiments, it's possible they'll listen to your warning. However, it's more likely they'll see nothing other than the potential for profit. For now, I'll do my best to impede their research. Stay safe, my friend, Nina.
The strange crystal was obviously important to my father. I couldn't help but wonder if it had anything to do with him going missing. I decided to do a little snooping around. My trusty bicycle was my main method and definitely didn't require... Now that I had a lead on my dad's whereabouts, it was Dad's idea to put the memorial stone by the wall. It was Anya's favourite place to have a picnic. My father had notions to turn to farming when he left his job. He never could leave signs behind. My father had notions to turn to farming when he left his job. He never could leave signs behind. I don't think that would have helped. The doors of the cupboard where we kept the dishes were tied closed. For all the good, it's pretty sure Lily chewed through them last time. Nah. If I went back up there, I'd wake Lily, and I did not want to do that. Dad made his own generator to power his workshop. As with his other inventions, he just refused to explain how it worked. It looked like there was something missing, but I hadn't figured out what. I've had better ideas. It looked like something important was supposed to go in the slot. The funnel allowed for coolant to be added. Let's see. It fits. Huh? It's glowing.
The label on the right indicated the weight of the crystal. The label on the right indicated the weight of the crystal. The machine was displaying data based on the crystal's properties. The label on the left indicated the electrical resistance of the crystal. The machine was displaying.
The funnel allowed for coolant to be added. The notes indicated that the water could be. I presume. The funnel allowed for coolant to be added. The funnel allowed for coolant to be added. The notes indicated that the water could be topped up via the funnel. I presume the machine.
The machine was displaying data based.
The funnel allowed for coolant to be added.
The notes indicate. I presume the machine. The machine was displaying data based on the crystal's properties. The label on the right indicated the weight of the crystal. The label on the left indicated the electrical resistance of the crystal. I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired. I don't think... I only ever saw the transmitter active on during the... I only ever saw the... The lights in the shed only came on when Dad's generator was running.
I hadn't figured out how it worked yet though. It wasn't your average generator. It looked like the pitchfork had fallen from its resting place. I couldn't see a thing, and the idea of walking around a room in the dark, where my father invented things? I've had better ideas. Dad converted the garden shed into a... He'd only... The pitchfork wasn't heavy enough by itself to make the handle budge. There was a solid... I don't think that would... I don't think that would have...